Hello, this is Nemesis with another video review. This is, of course, the Tidal Wave from the Titan's Return Siege on Cybertron box set, the Voyager class in that set, and of course, as you can see, he is an aircraft carrier because he is a repaint of Broadside and more Decepticon purples and whatnot. As you can see, there's he can also attach the gun to the side, and there's the Titan Master riding in it. It's a translucent orange, and yeah, I mean, that's all there is to that. And again, it's a Titan Master who, unfortunately, once again, lacks paint at all. I mean, thankfully the eggs are a little bit different color. The darker gray kind of helps with the sculpting on the chest and stuff, but the head is just kind of lost. The details just kind of seems to be lost in the unpainted light gray. So that's that. For the Titan Master carrier, you can see, still has the same stand and everything stuff, so the stuff that folds down so you can stand up without, just kind of floating around. But yeah, it's a carrier, more purple, lots of purple, dark purples here around because of all the pieces. Decepticon logo up here, yes, still has shiny stickers. They're not as shiny as Broadsides. They're still shiny. These ones aren't particularly horribly applied, but they're still not great. Particularly here, you can see along these ridges, you can kind of see the stickers don't quite, aren't all completely down. There's also a little bit of curling up here on this edge and this edge as well. Right here, there's some curling. I've heard some people's had their stickers which are really badly applied. Again, I'd rather not have stickers in this case, but what are you gonna do? It comes with a set of 5 black plastic little planes, based on the aerial bots again, but in black. I haven't removed them from the sprue, but they can peg on all sorts of little pegs all over the flight deck. So you can peg on there. Oh yeah, forgot almost. The Titan Master can sit in there. You just gotta fold it up, but fold it up, fold the Titan Master, and it just sits in there. It doesn't really slot in or anything, but you can sit there. Looks absolutely ridiculous, so I don't like to do that. But it can. So yeah, the sculpting for the aircraft carrier is pretty cool, but again, the stickers are just kind of, not again. So yeah, it's a decent sculpt, just kind of let down by the stickers, if anything. What I really like is actually these little orange bits are around here, kind of cool. Just because, I didn't mention this Broadside, but these are cool just because it simulates like the netting and stuff on the actual aircraft carrier, so that's cool. Yeah, he has, of course, another mode, the flight mode, which is infamous now because of Broadside. But to transform, of course, you got to fold up all the landing gear stuff. You do that first, and then from there, I'm going to go ahead and fold that down and fold that to the side, like that. Take these panels right here on the side and pull them up. And these tab in pretty tight on mine. Fold them out all the way like that. Arms can just chill for now. Same with this side. And again, because I've already reviewed Broadside, I'm not going to go super in depth. But yeah, and then fold these panels down. Take the legs, split them apart. Rotate them that way. There's a little thing for them to tab in on here. Put those in, but first, before that, get these fins pointed up, outward, and everything, so they're not completely messing with each other. Take these front part of the carrier and fold them back and tab them into the back down here. At least that's what you're supposed to do. On this one, I don't know why, but this one has a tendency to not tab in correctly initially. Tab it in, straighten out the legs at the top, or at the knees, I should say. Straighten those out, so all that's like that. Take this panel right here, fold it down to the bottom. Take the arms, fold them out on the arm, put them in the back, all the way back, like so. Adjust the arms as necessary if you want, and yeah, you got the infamous jet mode, which does have a cockpit you can put the Titan Master in. But yeah, the infamous jet mode, it's a lot more purple shows up here and lots of orange too, lots of orange paint now because of this and this. But yeah, it's the jet mode, which no one likes, and for good reason, because it's not a very good jet mode. It looks terrible from the, from here backwards. It looks absolutely awful. And there's the fan mode, which is basically just that, more or less. More or less, I'm not quite sure the exacts, but yep, more or less that is the fan-made jet mode. It looks a little better, but still, because it doesn't tab together or anything, it looks absolutely ridiculous. It's not a very good jet mode. It's the whatever, but it's Tidal Wave, so I guess you can kind of ignore the jet mode if you really want to. Anyway, moving on. We're already halfway there, so might as well finish off and get to the robot mode. I'm going to move ahead and move the camera up a bit. Not that much. There we go. But yeah, if you haven't already, unpeg the legs from there and unfold those back parts. So the feet are front and forward, and take the fins and put them together. Like this, there's little notches specifically for this part. Put the fins together. Take the arms, put them back up. Move the camera up a little bit more. Actually, there we go, that should do it. Put those arms up. Take those wings and kind of adjust them how you want. I like to put them more back behind the arm. Take these top parts, fold them down. Take the jet part here and put it back on this plank. Thing is, this one is really tight. It doesn't really like to go in very well. Fold it all on the back. Rotate the arms as you need to so the elbows are facing forward. There's a little tab here so you can uncurl the fists. Yep. And that's that done. So then you can, of course, take the Titan Master and fold it up. Plug it in. And yeah, you're supposed to take this button, push those up, and yeah, that goes up. And there you go. You got Titan or Tidal Wave in his robot mode. And yeah, it's a pretty decent robot mode, I should say. Overall, the robot mode is pretty decent. These weird stickers are here. I don't like these stickers. Again, metallic stickers. No one really likes them, but they're doing it anyway. I like this bit of orange here. Mine has a little scratch on the knee pad. See that? Little scratch right there. I don't know where that came from. I think it came out of that, like that in the box. But it's a decent robot mode. I'm just not sure how well it fits Tidal Wave, because that Armada character, I mean, he's bulky like he should be, but everything else is just like, it's pretty much just the head. And it's the, I believe this is based on the Dakara colors from way back when. Of course, you can hold his gun. But yeah, it's a Tidal Wave. And yep, there he is with his gun. And of course, here's Broadside just for comparison. Who's leaning forward? There we go. Here he is next to Broadside. You can see, basically how the colors are different and whatnot between the two of them. I mean, I think I definitely prefer the look of Broadside personally. He looks pretty good. I like the purple. It's just, I think Broadside gets, I don't know, something about Broadside just, I think, works better for me. I can't explain what it is exactly. But, yeah, Tidal Wave here just, he's got decent color scheme. I think these stupid stickers, I don't like them on the arms here. I don't like the stickers on the arms. And there's no Decepticon logos like anywhere. But mine has a problem, which is, you notice, I can't get those to lock down. Problem is, for some reason, when it's forward like this, they don't lock down. I have to put it off to the side. Then they lock, but they're still on a hair trigger because I don't barely even touch the button. I barely touch that, and they just pop right up. That's a QC problem. It might be able to be fixed if I open that up, but I really don't want to because I'm not really going to keep this guy. But, I mean, yeah, that's the problem. So he's got the head articulation that it's limited thanks to those things. If you put those down, he's got more of the full articulation, but those pop up so easily. I just leave them up, or at least for now. So there's that. Shoulders can move forward and back as long as you get stuff out of the way. Shoulders can move forward and back. They move outward on a whole dedicated hinge. There's bicep swivels. Elbows go 90 degrees. Fist can move inward if you need that at all. No waist thanks to, I guess, transformation maybe. I don't know. I see nothing really. Oh, the mechanism. The problem is the mechanism will get in the way of a waist joint. So this is one of the things. Mechanism should have been killed, but not my decision. Hips can go forward and back. They're limited by the panel in the back. Go outward pretty far. Elbow or wow, knees can go 90 degrees, and you got some forward and back articulation at the foot thanks to the transformation and stuff, but not a lot of that's super helpful in my opinion. But he does have it if you ever figure out a way to use it. So yeah, that's Tidal Wave. I think he's kind of the weakest figure of the box set in my opinion. He's not a G1 guy. He's not a G1 character. So a lot of people are already out of it. Don't have interest because of that. He's a Unicron trilogy character, so is that? I mean, the head is nice looking. It looks a lot like the old Tidal Wave's head. I think maybe slightly stylized, but it's a nice head. And it's got, you know, nicely picked out silver and red paint or red eyes and stuff. And you can see all the little details and stuff on here. But again, it's a mold that's already kind of for a lot of people, especially the jet mode, so there's that. But he's alright, I think he's just the weakest one of the box set, unfortunately, and mine has that nasty QC problem. So I guess that's that. Those are my thoughts in a real short form. So he's alright, not the greatest though, and I guess that's that. So this was a Tidal Wave from Siege of Cybertron box set, and I'll see you next time with the final review.